Good day, everybody. This is a Florida Golden Girl. Today's travel adventure takes me to the town of Mims, Florida. Today, folks, I decided we were going to look at a veteran cemetery. Today, folks, we are going to be looking at Cape Canaveral Cemetery. This is a cemetery I did not know existed. I thought that the main cemetery was in Bushnell, which is a veteran cemetery that I've got some relatives that's buried up in the northern part of Florida. So I figured that it might be a good time to pay tribute to my comrades that have died in conflict. So instead of going out to personally look at some markers, it's a rainy day, so we're just going to be doing a drive-through. Every one of these markers that are at attention, that's like they're still in formation. It's military tradition. In any funeral that any military cemetery that you go to, it's going to be like that. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's very quiet. Nothing going on. But it's always sad when I see this, because these are so many service members, such as myself, that have paid the ultimate sacrifice. If you have a veteran in your family, give them a hug. Thank them for their service. Because the way they go in when they enter the military is not the same as when they leave. Everybody joins the military for personal reasons, but whatever it is, I want to thank everyone from yesterday to today and in the future. This is quite a big cemetery. We're not far from Cape Canaveral. Like I said, it's rainy out. So the way a military funeral in a cemetery works out is you will find places where they will do a quick ceremony, and then what they will do is they will put the body in some like a box, and the box, it will remain there until the grave yard diggers come back around to bury them. Everything is by a timetable. That looks like that's another entrance. So we're gonna go back around and that must be their offices. And normally, if you've got a relative that's buried in any military cemetery, there's always some type of kiosk that will give you the exact location. So all funerals go to the left. And like I said, there's a process. So in order for anybody, I think they will even take veterans that have been dishonorably discharged. It doesn't matter. If you're a veteran, you're in, really, a lot of them are very well kept now. You just need to call the cemetery and make the arrangements. Make sure that you've got their documents, their DD 214, and I think that's all you need. It's not hard. There are no Civil War veterans interred here. It's mostly from the conflicts of World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, Persian Gulf. This is not a big cemetery. But it is well laid out. See a few. I hope everybody is having a good day today. This cemetery has been around for quite a while. But again, this is one that I never knew about. So mostly everybody in this section is with the Vietnam conflict. You've got Sergeant Penzella. He died in 2020. And then, yeah, most of these, they will go by according to the year. Do you see all that? And then if I go over here, so this Marine Corps, this is more Vietnam, and then you have a Persian Gulf right here. And then you've got, he was not in a conflict, but he served in Nam. A lot of them died within the past couple of years. And then if you recall, if there's a dependent wives can be buried, or spouse, they would be laid out here, and then he would be on the other side, so they would share one headstone. I've lost so many friends, you know, and it's always sad. You know, you've got Memorial Day, which is to honor veterans that died in conflict. And then you have, well, that's Memorial Day. And then you've got Veterans Day, which is to honor all veterans. So, let's go up a little bit further. I don't want to get my phone wet, which is how I film. So, I know it says do not enter. I'm not sure it's so. So I stopped here because remember I told you that when they hold the services, this is where they hold them at. Gravesites, you know, they'll hold the service here. They'll come in. Normally it'll be some type of honor guard. They'll come in and they'll place the casket like right right in here. And then you've got the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, Coast Guard. And then this is where they'll hold the service. And then from there, then they'll go blah, blah, blah. And then I want to say, I don't know, and then they may hold them in here, believe it or not. And then when they have an opportunity, then they will bury them. I know that that's what they do at Bushnell. Now, how they handle it here, I have no idea. But, yeah, it's a bit of a rainy day, folks, so. The columbarium is over to the right. Now, as I said before, veterans can be buried here for free, meaning that they get a vault and a headstone, coffin, the person, that comes out of your pocket. Columbarium's over to the right. So, yeah, that's Cape Canaveral Cemetery in a nutshell, folks. I am not with my sidekick today. Okay, folks, so now I'm taking some shelter under one of the columbariums. And the area that I'm in is where they hold the graveside services for those that are going to be interred in these areas. The columbariums to my right are all unmarked because they are not filled yet. But, you know, it's like yards and yards and yards of markers. So I wanted to stop for a little bit, and now we're gonna go out in the rain and we're gonna check a few more niches out. Mostly these are people from Vietnam, Korea, Persian Gulf. Oh, you've got a World War II. So they are not separated by conflict. You got Korea. Good Morning World. You are not forgotten. You are in our hearts. You got World War II in Korea. He was not in a conflict. You've got Vietnam. Remember, I mentioned if they were going to be if they're in a conflict, it's going to be reflected. So you've got lots of Vietnam and Koreas here. Spec 3, that's a first. Air Medal, Man of Faith and Honor. And My Heart, 82nd Airborne. So he was Persian Gulf and Vietnam, meritorious service, first Oak Leaf, ARCOM, We Love and Miss You, World War II, Korea. Korea, Let It Be a Dance. So, yeah, folks, they've got quite a few. There's some people that are coming out to pay their respects. These were all They're all buried according to date of death. So these are all the 2020 ones. They all kind of read the same. So, and then you've got a few crossed over there. So let's go drive around a little bit more before we end today's video. Oh man, the things I do. So I did not plan for the rain to occur, but yeah, so but yeah, they've got so I'm in another part of the area, and they've got another burial that's going to happen. Like I said, I've lost so many of my comrades. So military cemeteries always bring out the sadness in me. It hits too close to home. So with that, folks, I'm going to end my video here. If you get an opportunity, like, subscribe, click on the notification bell that lets you know when a new video will be uploaded. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Word of mouth is how my channel grows, and I appreciate each and every one of you that took the time to come with me on this journey to Cape Canaveral Cemetery. Folks, I want to thank you for watching. And so long for now.